watch and hear from various ministers of God, you will not remain the same. God bless you.
Hello and welcome to News Update. Let's tell you that the Primate of all Nigeria Anglican Communion, His Grace Most Reverend Henry Ndukuba, has said that Nigeria as a nation will not be destroyed, as he is optimistic that God will send help at the right time. He said amid several challenges that has befallen the nation, which includes kidnapping, banditry, harsh economy, among others, the Primate, while delivering his charge at the dedication of a diocesan guest house in Jalingo Diocese, which is part of their activities for celebrating God's faithfulness for 25 years, he opined that the state of the nation as it is that Nigeria is in a state of coma, but with the help of God, Nigeria will not be destroyed. St. Philip's Anglican Church, Gwarimpa, Abuja, holds her Christmas carol of 9 lessons and lighting of Christmas tree as the choir sang melodious tunes and the congregation joined in harmony, singing unto the King who was born in a manger. The vicar of the church, Venerable Ovie Ezimerue, spoke on the importance of giving praise to God. According to him, the attitude of praise puts one in the positive side of life, as praise singers are never sold to depression. The cleric urges the congregation to imbibe the attitude of giving praise always, no matter the situation of life. The service of Christmas Carol of 9 lessons featured presentations from different groups in the church as the choir led the melodious tunes. Now, the Oba of Lagos, Rilwan Akiolu, has cautioned the Nigerian police to treat civilians the way they'd love to be treated after service. This was contained in a statement titled, Oba Akiolu Calls for Collaborative Policing, noting that the police plays an important role in the nation's security. The monarch also stated that lack of welfare has bred bad eggs among the officers. The monarch also identified the Nigerian police as an important player in the nation's security system, noting, however, that lack of equipment and inadequate welfare of officers had bred bad eggs among the personnel, just as he affirmed that the police is a servant to the public and admonished officers to treat civilians as they would love to be treated after their service. Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has rescheduled the trial of detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB's Nnamdi Kanu, from January 19, 2022 to January 18, 2022. The shift in the trial date followed the abridgment of time granted by the judge following a passionate plea to that effect. Counsel to Kanu, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, had approached the court with an application seeking an order of the court to accommodate the trial in November and December this year as against January 19 next year. Shuaib Labaran, who represented the federal government, told the court that a counter affidavit through which the government opposed the request had been filed and served on Kanu. Nyako, however, informed Kanu's lawyer that the application for abridgment of time could not be considered as there is no judicial time for such an issue. She ordered the DSS to allow Kanu to practice his faith, change his clothes, and be given the maximum possible comfort in detention. The German government has donated a total of 5,164,643 doses of COVID-19 vaccines to Nigeria over the past 7 weeks. The most recent batch arrived in Nigeria on 29 November 2021, containing 2,240,000 243 doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccines. The German ambassador to Nigeria, Birgit Ori, said the German government is working to ensure the fair and efficient distribution of COVID-19 vaccines around the world. He said Germany will pass on 100 million doses primarily to developing countries, the majority of which will be distributed through the COVAX vaccine platform. Now on sports, World Basketball Governing Body, Federation of International Basketball Associations, FIBA, has declared that it will not accept any amendment to the 2019 NBBF Constitution. In its latest letter addressed to the Minister of Youth and Sports, Sunday Dare, FIBA maintains its stance as contained in its November 10 letter, where it unequivocally stated that national member federations must manage their affairs independently without the influence of third parties and ensure that their officials are elected or appointed under a democratic process in line with Article 9(7) of the FIBA's General Statutes. To accommodate the interests of all parties, Central Board of the body approved a January 30, 2022 extension date for the conduct of a fresh election into the NBBF board by the Congress. This move is to accommodate the ongoing peace and reconciliation move of the federal government at the behest of the minister. And that was the news update. Thank you for watching. I am Charles Philip Owakalam. Bye for now.
Beaming from the nation's capital, we bring to you the good news through various programming, news update, worship, and teaching. Beaming from the nation's capital, we bring to you the good news through various programming, news update, worship,